Hello and good morning. Scary Champion, Psychic Medium. Once again, hopefully with something that might help you. I was sitting here looking at, well, the truth is I was looking at psychic fairs in England and places like that to go do. And I'd stopped to discuss it with my wife. And someone said, get over it. I thought, okay, well, I know what that means. It means that whatever ill thing you're holding on to, whatever bad feelings about someone, your car is dirty, you hate your neighbor, get over it. These are things that happen in everyday life. People hang on to them though for 20 years, wringing their hands and and they my guys are saying they hold on to it to the detriment of themselves. And that's exactly what I wanted this video to say. Is that in you thinking that you're hurting someone or holding a grudge, you're just hurting yourself. First of all, you can't change that person. They have to come to that realization themselves that they did something wrong. And there's a good possibility they didn't do anything wrong. It's just your perception. But you can't make them be better people. You can rise to the occasion and forgive them for whatever stupid thing they did or whatever perceived stupid thing they did and get on with your life. By holding on to it, you just make things worse. You grumble about it. It becomes such a part of your life that you talk about it with everybody you meet. And pretty soon no one wants to talk to you. Some ex-husband or ex-deadbeat boyfriend or one of your kids, or just could be anything. You hold on to it forever and ever and ever. Something doesn't work out for me, I move on from it as quickly as possible. I don't see there's no positive part in holding on to it. You want to call a company or say bad things about somebody because of some slight or some perceived slight, which may not be true, which often they are, then good luck with that. Your life's going to be crappy. Welcome to the world of the crappy, because it becomes a part of your whole life. It invades everything. It colors all your outlook on anything. So this video says get over it. And I thought I'd give you an example. These are my props. I have some props. That last night I was going past this room and my two buddies, Mickey and Minnie, they sleep in here. This is their hood. This is their hangout. And they were arguing over something small, that it was Mickey's turn to put the dishes away and he didn't do it. And Minnie was all upset. And Mickey sort of apologized. She sort of accepted it. And they lived happily ever after. See these smiles? Yeah. Would you not trust Mickey and Minnie? End of video. Anyway, today's video, get over it. This means you can't let little things screw up your life, but people do. I know a guy who's been talking for 3-4 months about hating his job and wanting to move on somewhere. And as time goes on, he's gotten more upset and his face is now sad. He's non-committal on everything, where he used to be happy and talkative, and used to have a conversation. He works there, but I've gotten to know him. I've given him a few readings, and he's latched onto this thing and turned it into something else. He's not being treated fair. And I think I did a video about it last year. I said, don't talk yourself out of a job before you have another job. And he's trying to come to grips with having a fast food job. And I've had a fast food job and enjoyed it. That's why it didn't stay with me, didn't anger me, didn't hurt me. 50 years later, I saw it as an opportunity for adventure. I'd never done that before. Okay, a few burns, and it was a fun job. Anyway, he's talked himself into being sad over not being able to change jobs for whatever reason he's come up with. And the truth is, he needs to look in here. Now, I can't tell him this. I like him. The truth is that he's 40 years old and he has no education. I occasionally mention, you could go to school and get some skills, and then things do get better. And he understands that, but he hasn't done it. I've known him 3 years. But he's angry that the world is not treating him the way he thinks he ought to be treated. And the world is like that unless you improve yourself. Get and someone's saying marketable skills. He has no marketable skills, but he could get them. He's bright. And when he's not festering in his job thing, he's a nice guy. He's always trying to help people. I watched him help. My wife pointed it out. We were there yesterday. A little old lady came in, really old lady, and he sort of held her arm and found her a seat. And so he's very kind. He's very helpful. But he thinks the world has done this to him, and it hasn't. It's himself. And my wife and I help him out whenever we can. Anyway, he needs to get over it. And needs to decide to go to school, get some marketable skills, and move on. Or at least find a better job. And we've encouraged him to do that. We think he should. He can clearly do that job, which has 20 different things in it, and it's not an easy job. Anyway, the world doesn't hold you back. Mostly it's you. And that's excluding a lot of things that people are going to say. The color of their skin, the social and economic background. Yeah, these things hold you back if you let them. But there's been some really remarkable people come out of dire circumstances to do everything because they didn't let that hold them back. They got over it. And that's all I'm saying. Well, actually, this is my father doing this one this morning. I didn't know that until, as we were talking, he said, "Luke, this is your father." I said, "Oh, Dad's going to do a video," and he said, "Get over it." And I thought, okay, well, it's the best advice in the world. I mean, I don't remember him giving me that advice when he was alive, but it's a welcome thing to hear. And it wasn't for me; it was for you. He knows occasionally I need videos, and somebody over there always supplies me with something great. So I hope the video helps you. I didn't mean anything. I didn't mean to hurt anybody with the video, as all these they're not my idea, but I'm trying to help, not hurt anybody. So no fear, no regret, no anger. Thanks for watching.